face-to-face interaction. We need real relationships in our life if we're really going to fulfill what God has placed us on this earth for. And guys, if we're real about it, every generation alive right now is dealing with it on some level. We can throw the millennials on the bus. We can throw the Gen X on the bus. We can throw the builders. We can say, well, it's not a generational thing. It's a society thing. And so, again, if you're taking notes, here's a thought. Is you might be one community away from changing the course of your destiny. Are you missing something in your life that you feel like, I don't really have that kind of community? And what does the biblical community look like? Well, thank God Luke kind of wrote this out and is telling us about the early church. In Acts chapter 2, beginning in verse 42, this is what he writes down. I want you to kind of think about it in this regard. As the early churches started, these apostles, and the apostles are the disciples who were there when Jesus was crucified and ascended. That's what made them apostles. And so they're there, and they're trying to create this movement. What do we do? Jesus is gone. And we're all believing, we're all excited. They had Pentecost, and they preached, Peter did at least, and 3,000 people come to know the Lord. And all of a sudden, the church is huge, and it's moving, and it's growing way fast. And they're like, how do we manage this? And this gives us a glimpse of how they managed it. And they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching. That means they came together for Bible study, and the fellowship, and to the breaking of bread. That's my favorite part. You know what that is? That's eating, okay? And the prayers. So they took time not just to pray for the meal, but they prayed for one another, whatever they were dealing with. And all came upon every soul, and many wonders and signs were being done through the apostles.